What's going on, YouTube? So I am back with another video. Alright, so I was supposed to do this a few weeks ago, but I wanted to make my Mikal Bridges video real quick before I forget. So it was around last week. I don't know, I remember, was it Tuesday last week when I was watching the TNT game? It was like the Knicks and the Cavs game. Yeah, on Halloween night. So it was around Tuesday on Halloween night where we all saw the Knicks and the Cavs play. And during the halftime, I think something caught my eye when Charles Barkley has mentioned that the Knicks should go after a superstar. And he predicted that Karl Anthony Towns should go to the Knicks, the New York Knicks, right? With all the draft picks that they have and the fact that the Timberwolves, with that whole Gobert and Cat, duo along with Anthony Edwards. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on this. Also, for all the New York Knicks, I think I have some New York Knicks fans. I want to assume that. I don't know. What do you guys think about this trade, man? I mean, personally, I think Charles Barkley is somewhat right. The Knicks should go after a superstar. Someone like Karl Anthony Towns. Now, should they trade for someone like Karl Anthony Towns? To me, yes. But at the same time, I think they're also trying to aim for something higher like Joel Embiid, which the rumors have been, at least what the rumors that I've been seeing according to the Flight Mike that I watch on YouTube. I don't know if you guys watch his channel or not. But yeah, I think Karl Anthony Towns to the Knicks I think it would be good for him personally. I think the Timberwolves at this point are transitioning to the Karl Anthony Towns leadership somewhat era to now transitioning into the Anthony Edwards era. Anthony Edwards I think we all can agree that Anthony Edwards has rapidly became not only the number one option of that team, but you can argue maybe the leader of that team, the vocal leader at that. I mean, maybe you can say Mike Conley, I think he's a good vocal leader. As much as I hate Rudy Gobert, you can even say that he's a somewhat vocal leader of that team. But I think the Timberwolves are transitioning Anthony Edwards to be that guy, especially with that. Did they give him a max contract or an extension, a rookie extension? Someone let me know down in the comments section. But I do know that they gave him a contract extension, or a supermax, whatever. They gave him a contract long term. And I think what they're now trying to do is either keep their big three intact, or at least have Anthony Edwards be that guy and maybe fizzle out Karl Anthony Towns and possibly trade him for something better. I think Charles Barkley said during the halftime show that the Knicks should trade for Karl Anthony Towns, and in return they should get a few draft picks, Evan Fournier. He said Evan Fournier. I think he said Julius Randle or R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley. I can definitely see that happening. And it would definitely be something new for Karl Anthony Towns to have his own team again and lead the Knicks to maybe a NBA Finals. And I say a maybe because you don't want... One thing I know about the Knicks is that whenever it comes to them trading for a star player, they always like to gut out their roster. I think most of us know that from the Carmelo Anthony trade. So yeah, man. I mean, I'd be definitely down for the Knicks to make a trade for a superstar. If it's Karl Anthony Towns, that would be something new. Even if it's as far as Joel Embiid, depending on if he's really fed up with the 76ers, especially after that James Harden trade, that would be something that I think the Knicks should aim for. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jalen Brunson, I was not expecting Jalen Brunson to be that guy, or at least be their guy, especially when, he was just a role player in Dallas. So for him to bet on himself and on top of that go to a big market franchise like the Knicks and take him to a second round, that's an amazing feat for Jalen Brunson. And as far as Julius Randle, I think I only have like 2 New York Knicks fans. And from what they're telling me, they're pretty much fed up with Julius Randle. They don't like his antics, and I think even one of them told me that they're probably going to regret signing Julius Randle to that contract that they just gave him. So I mean, if the Julius Randle and Cat duo and Jalen Brunson thing is going to work, then I'd say for the Knicks, hey, go for it, man. The Knicks are desperate for a star player to go to their team. I think the closest person that was even mentioned to come close to go to the Knicks was Donovan Mitchell. So unfortunately that fell flat for them. So anyway, that's pretty much what I've been just thinking about, the last couple weeks, man, or at least I should say the last week. But tell me what you guys think.